Oh, we're closer this time. Oh, we're going to go around the outside, are we? Oh no. Hey everyone, hope you're all doing okay, and if you're new here, thanks for joining us. So welcome back to F1 2020 and episode 6. Now, the eagle-eyed viewer will have noticed we have a new livery on the car. Let's go check it out. Okay, so this is the new livery that we are rocking here at Skid Marks Racing. It is the choppy livery, and we have put a lot more purple in it and sort of done a funky design with it. The other thing we have slightly changed is we've put moon at the top of the air intake and on the front wing end plates. And we've changed that with Atlantic, so Atlantic is now down here on the engine cover and somewhere else on the front nose. Yeah, so that is the new livery that we are rocking, so an updated skid marks for you. As always, before we can head to the race weekend, we have a few things to do in the facilities, so let's go do those now. Okay, so we should be getting the durability upgrade and the aerodynamic upgrade before the Spanish Grand Prix, which is the next Grand Prix, barring any failures. So let's keep fingers crossed that doesn't happen. In the meantime, I think we should do this engine upgrade, as it will increase the energy recovery system, so the ERS system, hopefully meaning that we won't use as much battery and have more battery to play with throughout the race. And that ERS system update that we've just done is expected on the Wednesday, the 20th of May. So we really need to make the spec of our chassis factory number 1 so that we can do some chassis upgrades. We don't quite have enough, as everything costs 2 million. So my thinking is to leave the facilities at the moment, as we don't have enough money to increase the chassis factory. So hopefully next Grand Prix, after this one, we will have enough money to do that, and then it means that we can unlock some chassis development, which would be really good. There also isn't too much time between this next Grand Prix, so all we've done is a sponsored fundraiser. Yep, so it's happened. The ICE has failed the durability part, which is quite annoying. So let's just do that again. It means it definitely go through this time, so that's good, I guess. Okay, let's go to the Spanish Grand Prix. Okay, so just got to the paddock, and looking at the forecast for this weekend, qualifying will be dry, but the race is going to be very wet. So we are probably going to do is what we did in the last episode, which was qualify with a wet setup for the wet race. So practice 1 was very wet, which is great for practice for the race, which is due to be wet as well. Also gives us a great chance to have a look at our new livery. Nice. So the end of practice 2, we ended up 8th, and we've done quite a bit of wet weather driving. So we are quite confident going into this weekend. Obviously qualifying is going to be dry, which is going to be a little bit unexpected as we haven't done any dry running. But the race is expected to be very wet, so we have a lot of confidence going into that. Okay, so here we are at qualifying for the Spanish Grand Prix. So as it's raining during the race, we are going to go the wet weather setup for qualifying, and this is what we're running. It's pretty much exactly the same as the wet weather setup we went for the last Grand Prix, which was the Dutch Grand Prix. If you haven't seen that episode, I'll leave a link on the screen now and in the description. If you want to know. Okay, so let's get out there. Okay, so here we go. I do like this new livery though, it looks nice from the cockpit. 100 meters down to gear 4 probably. Yeah, this is flat around here as well. In the rain, sorry, not so much. Down to 3 maybe, 4 actually. Still just trying to feel it out.
not as slippy through that chicane, which is good. I think we can go quicker through that. What was that, gear 6? We'll lock that up. It's quite a hard hairpin to get right, that one. You can cut that chicane quite a bit on the exit there. Is that a 118? Not sure if that's good or not. We'll go and find out. Okay, so with 3 minutes left to go, we are going to go out. We are currently sitting 11th with a Lacey in 13th, so let's go. A bit slow with the DRS there, that's annoying. Down to 2, try not to lock up. Oh, bit of a moment there on the exit. Oh, that's cost us some time. Gear 2, it's not really turning in though. We're going to improve? I don't think we are. No, we didn't improve, which is annoying. 16th. So there we have it. Quali is over. We start 16th, just ahead of our teammate at Lacey, who is 3/10 slower than us. We've got to mention though, that's on a wet weather setup, so tomorrow we should be absolutely flying. If they're all on dry setups, that is.
The Spanish Grand Prix has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996? That day he took his first ever victory for Ferrari, and we've had many more iconic moments since. It's 730 metres from pole position down to a slippery turn 1 here, the first of 16 corners around this 2.89 mile racetrack. The long, wide turn 3 and the uphill right-hander of turn 9 can both be taken full throttle in the right conditions, but I doubt very much we'll be seeing any of that today. It's not going to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. And Anthony Davidson, could be a wet one today. Great to have you with us. What are your thoughts?
It is a touch damp, isn't it? Well, as a driver, there are 3 big things to worry about when racing in these kind of conditions: standing water, tyre temperature and visibility. Judging distance to the cars around you is really tricky when you're driving through the vast amounts of spray that these wet weather Pirelli tyres kick up.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Vettel, Leclerc, Alexander Albon and Ricciardo, Sainz, Ocon, Norris and Sergio Perez, Stroll, Raikkonen, Pierre Gasly and Hamilton, Fiat, Wang, Giuliano Alesi and Kevin Magnussen, Giovinazzi, Russell, Grosjean and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So I think Hamilton's directly in front of us again, which is interesting. He's taken another penalty, so this could be feisty. Not that we're actually battling Mercedes, because they will just destroy us in every aspect of racing. Strategy wise, I think we're just going to stay on the full wet the whole time. I don't really see a reason to come in. It's about 20 seconds slower. Okay, let's go racing. And we are off. We have had a good start. We have had a very good start. We are up to P8. What a start that is. Sent the biggest boy I ever could up there, and it managed to stick. We now have Ocon directly behind us. Savage Ocon. I like him in real life, but in this game he's been nothing but a pain in my butt. Do we make a move on Sainz? I think we're just going to sit behind here for a little bit and let it all calm down.
Alright, we're looking good so far.
well, the very next corner. Why didn't I listen to what I just said? I saw a gap and just went for it. So here we are, we're going to send one up the inside of Science, and there's a bit of contact, but it doesn't really work out. We lose the back end and Science gets back ahead of us. I cannot see a thing really. It is very wet. Obviously Spain has the same British summer. Oh, if I go back going a little bit then. Held that, so we're fine. We're not as quick as I thought we were going to be. Oh, big moment there. And we caught up a bit there under braking. Oh, hello. That was a big one. If we get good traction, we might be able to get him here. Come on. Oh, I think we're too slow at that corner. Struggling to put down the power when we really need it. That's with overtake as well. Yeah, we're not really gaining enough to make a move. Oh, we're close now though. So here's another angle. You can see how close we get. We get super close to Science there. I don't know how we didn't make contact there. Come on. Or we might have a move here. We're gaining. We're not gaining. I think our downforce is too much on the straights. We're not quick enough on the straights. Might just try taking different lines and see if we can get any more traction. Right, let's go again. Come on, we've got a bit more pace this time. It's just that top end speed, the McLaren just pulls away. I don't feel like I'm close enough. Right, let's try a different line through here. That's off the track, Jumbo. Well, that new line didn't really work because it went green. Yeah. Too much of a new line. Right, the new line trick has not worked, so we're just going to stick with the racing line. Oh, we're quite close here, which we haven't been before. Just basically pushing him around the corner. Yeah, it's the same old story again. Can't seem to make any ground up on Science, so we're just staying right behind him the whole race so far. But we are 5 seconds ahead of the other McLaren, Lando Norris's McLaren, which is a nice gap, but we just cannot get anywhere close to his teammate Sainz. Ooh, hello. Do you reckon we can send one? I don't think we're close enough again. I'm going to try again. No. The only way we're going to do it is by sending a big lunge like we did earlier in the race, but I don't think we're going to make it stick, not in this weather. So if you're still watching this, it is now halfway through the race and we're still sat behind Sainz and we can't really seem to get around him.
2 very boring minutes later.
Oh, we're closer this time. Oh, we're going to go around the outside, are we? Oh no, we've had contact. I'm a bit worried he's going to catch us though. He's dropped way back. Have we got damage? No, we're alright.
1.6 seconds.
Has he got damage then? Because he's dropped well off. So here we are coming out the hairpin, just got a better traction, look how close we are, go out wide, stick it round the outside, somehow there is grip out there, side to side into the next corner, he's got the inside, we let him have it, oh we do touch actually, a bit of spin, I didn't realise that actually on board, and then yeah we've just gained it from that, So this is onboard Science. We'll be coming around the outside of him just now. He can see us ever so slightly. He knows we're there. He's going to take the inside line, which is his. He just rides the curb too much and comes into us. I don't think we've done anything wrong there. And this is our view. Yeah, I think we've left enough space there for him. And he's just sort of rode the curb and come into us. Luckily we got away with no damage there. I don't know how we got that move done, but I'll take it. It's a second behind us as well. Lap 11. We have gotten past Sainz about a lap ago, and now we're going after Ricardo. But I think we're going to have the same problem we had with Sainz, where we just sat behind him for far too long. Right, so our tyres are starting to go off. Definitely not as grippy as they once were. And we are closer to Ricardo, I think. Just going to try and put him under a bit of pressure, if I can get close enough to him. Because you never know. They might make a mistake. We're definitely closer. I don't think we're going to be close enough though. Oh, we're doing the same thing as Sainz. Can we go around the outside? Not quite. Oh, we cut that quite a lot, that one.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I just can't get the power down on that last corner. Every time. Ooh. I'm definitely quicker through there, aren't I? Maybe I could send one around the outside, maybe. Like we did with Sciencey Boy. Oh, we might be closer here. I think we've got better traction. Come on.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Still don't feel like I was close enough. And this is a decent amount of points, I don't really want to risk it. For a chocky bicky.
This is your final lap of the race.
Oh, that thing's come up. I assume that's gearbox, is it? Oh no, we got tyre wear big time. Front left tyre. No, I think he's put it away. I think that's going to be it really. I don't think we're going to get much closer.
Burned off our exit.
Oh no. Yeah, that's definitely game over now. Not a bad result, but not a great result either. What am I on about that? That is a good result. 7th, we've got points. We're a back marker team. Driver of the day, yeah. I don't know what I was on about. That's a great result. Another Mercedes win. Yes, yes, very well done. So there you have it. That has been the Spanish Grand Prix. We ended up 7th. We started 16th. Couldn't really ask for too much more. Maybe we could have got Ricardo, but I kind of felt that we were stuck behind him the whole time. We weren't really making any ground on him. And it was the same with Sainz as well. I'm surprised we got around him. I think we just had one good corner where he messed up a bit, and that was it. Other than that though, pace looked quite good, so I can't complain too much. What was my strategy? I took a massive dive bomb at the beginning of the Grand Prix and then just sat behind Sainz the whole race, and then Ricardo after that.
It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I am Jumbo.
How do you feel this season is going for you? Is the car competitive?
I'm making the car competitive. I'm not sure what a Lacey's doing, but you know, actually that's a bit mean. I'm not going to pick on a Lacey. The car's great.
Did you feel comfortable in the wet weather today?
Yes, I am British, so I'm Barbadian. When it rains there all the time, it definitely doesn't, but we'll just gloss over that.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Oh, we are tearing Giovinazzi apart here. 8-point lead now. Big boost to our acclaim as well there, which is nice to see. Up to level 7 for skid marks as well. Oh right, so you can do the gold bonus every weekend. I didn't realise that. I thought that once you did it once, you just got the flat payout for doing it once, and then you can never do it again. Okay, so that's it for this episode. Not the most entertaining race, I'll admit. It was a bit, if that's a word. But yeah, good result for us. Bagged a loads of points, so that's 3 race weekends, in a row where we've got points, so can't complain here at all. If you enjoyed today's video, then a like is always appreciated, and if you'd like to see more similar content, then you know what you gotta do. You gotta hit that subscribe button. Oh yeah, I know what you're gonna say. Jumbo, you sound just like every other YouTuber out there. I know I do, but subscribing really helps out a small channel just like this one. As always in my videos, if you see anything I'm doing really well or anything I'm doing terribly badly, please let me know in the comments. Alright, that's all for me. I'll see you in the next one.